All right, so this is a 2020 Range Rover Sport supercharged dynamic, which is an HSE dynamic, which basically means it's the supercharged V8 with 518 horsepower. I am going to show you, since this car is equipped with the adaptive cruise control, with stop and go, the lane keep assist, and then it has blind spot, which is in the side mirrors, how to kind of use them on the roads and freeways. If this guy will focus. Boop, there we go. All right, so driver assistance, collision avoidance, forward alert, which is an emergency braking feature. All right, blind spot assist. Right now it's on steering assist, which means if you have someone in your blind spot, you don't see them, and you still turn into them, it'll actually push you back over. So that's on alert and assist. Now we go back to steering assistance, which is for the lane keep assist. The lane keep assist is on assist. So what that means is with this button right here on, if you look down there now, those lines are on. So when you're driving, and I'll show you, they're going to turn green, which means it's reading both lines of the road. So now that assist is on, it'll actually help you keep you in your lane. If you cross the line, it's going to turn red, and then it's going to push you back in. Self-assisted driving, it's not full autonomous, but it's more of like a driver aid. So I'm going to show you when I'm on the road how the adaptive cruise works, and then kind of what the lane keep assist looks like when it's actually in action. Stay tuned. So now I am going onto the freeway. We're going to test out the lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and kind of see what it looks like in action. All right, so if you see now, right now it's only reading one line on the left side, probably because there is construction on this right side. So I am going to, oh, there we go. So now we got both lines. I'm just gonna let this steering wheel sit there. See, oh, it kind of does keep you in your lane. I wouldn't recommend this. It's used more for if you're distracted. Oh, there's the blind spot on the left side. So now it's reading both lines. I'm gonna pretend I'm distracted, maybe not paying attention. So it did kind of push me back over. Once again, this function is for if you're maybe distracted or you are perhaps a little sleepy and you don't realize that you're crossing the lane. It's not meant so you can whip out your phone and start texting someone, or so you can do whatever besides driving. That's not the function of this. It's meant to help you out when you are distracted. So right now, I'm gonna see if I can passively cross this line here. There, so it just pushed me back in. Hands off the steering wheel, and it literally just kind of pushed you back in. Now we're going to try out the adaptive cruise. So I'm going to set up this thing right here for the distance. Let's see if I can manage to do this. Oh, there we go, boom. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm going to set a base cruise speed. Let's do, it's 65, 65. Let's do 65. All right, so now the adaptive cruise, oh my God, my camera work. Now the adaptive cruise is there. If someone cuts you off, if they slow down fast, it'll turn off. I think it's kind of like a warning. So what I'm gonna do is, let's leave a nice big gap there with the car ahead of us. All right, so now we have the adaptive cruise on. I set the base cruise speed to 65 because it always has to have something to revert to. And it's doing its job to maintain the distance ahead of this car ahead of me. I've set it for a long distance just because I don't want to have it set to a close distance. So right now, obviously, foot's off the gas and the brake just because we're driving on adaptive cruise control and we don't really need that right now. I should probably lower the distance. Whatever, I'm gonna leave it like that. It's a pretty big distance, as you can see. That's the max distance. So it is tracking that car ahead of me with the adaptive cruise with the max distance, so it'll never get any closer to that car. So obviously if that car slows down, it'll slow down and keep that distance. Or if a car drives in front of me too, we're gonna turn over. If you use your signal, it avoids the blind spot and the lane keep assists. If you don't, then it'll kind of push you back in, or try to. So we're still driving in adaptive cruise control right now. And the lane keep assist is actually working too, kind of nice. So now that car just drove in front of me, so it's slowing down the car. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's just slowed down a lot to keep that distance. This adaptive cruise version is actually the stop and go one. So it will go all the way down to a stop, which does take some time to get used to, because I know your first reaction when you see someone brake is to start braking, which you can still do. It'll just turn off the adaptive cruise. So I mean, once you get used to it, it'll slow down to a stop on this one. And the lane keep assist is still monitoring if I'm in the lane, which I am. It does take some time to get used to the adaptive cruise, the lane keep assist, because if you're not used to them, they are, I guess I could say, kind of overwhelming, because you're kind of going against how you're used to driving, and you're gearing towards like semi-autonomous driving. So once you get used to it though, it's kind of nice. Me personally, I like to drive, wouldn't have this stuff on, but it is nice because I have had to drive one of these cars like a few hours to a customer's location, and I used the adaptive cruise control just because there was so much freeway driving, and it was nice. It took a lot of strain out of like driving when you're sitting there, like hands on the steering wheel, you're looking around, braking, accelerating the whole time, and that can be fatiguing. So that is in scenarios when I think that this is a very nice function, but it's obviously all up to you on how you prefer. If you maybe don't like driving as much and you want some help, or you want all the safety features, just in case you are kind of scared about other drivers, because I don't know about you, but Seattle's a little crazy for their drivers. I am probably going to take this next exit and turn back around. Hopefully you guys like that video of kind of how to use your adaptive cruise, lane keep assist functions on a 2020 Range Rover Sport. And once again, on this brand, they're all kind of the same version. So it doesn't matter whether you're going down to what I was saying before was the stuff like the adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, blind spot assist, works the same way as it does on whether you're getting a Range Rover Evoque, Discovery Sport, Discovery, Range Rover Velar, Range Rover Sport, standard Range Rover, or even like our Jag stuff like XEs, XF, XJs, F-Pace, I-Pace, E-Pace, F-Types. F-Types don't have adaptive cruise, but they have like lane keep stuff. They all kind of work the same. So this video will help you if you are looking for either one of those cars with those kind of features on there. And yeah, so you can look at this video if you want to learn more about those adaptive cruise driving features. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, let me know your thoughts or comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to try to diversify this channel to do more, I guess, tutorials, new car showings, used cars, and also still keep up with content on my cars and my bikes, because I definitely want the channel to be focused more on that as well. Yeah, enjoy the day. I'll see you guys next time.